you guys, it's me, Harry the Chatterbox. I am so glad that you are here for another one of my videos. This week, I am doing one of my Netflix reviews. They're always entertaining, at least to me anyway. And I am so glad that you guys are here and entertained by them. Of course, I always want you guys to subscribe and like my videos so I know that you're liking the content that I'm making and you are notified every time I make a new video. And I have a bit of a special announcement at the end of the video, but we will get to that at the end of the video. For now, without further ado, let's get into the video. Yeah. So, as you can tell from the title down below, we're going to be talking about the new limited series on Netflix. It's called Self-Made, the story inspired by Madam C.J. Walker. If you don't know who Madam C.J. Walker is, girl, Google. Or just watch Netflix. Madam C.J. Walker was the first self-made black woman. Well, she was the first self-made millionaire in the United States. She also happened to be a black woman because black women are constantly setting standards for everybody. Making you hoes aspire to do something with your life. But anyway, so Madam C.J. Walker was like the beauty influencer of the 1910s and 20s. And she did not invent the hot comb, but she made its use and the use of the tool a favorite, and it is still found in households today. Her hair grower, rather than giving the idea of European beauty as the standard, it's more of African American hair, and having healthy hair was the standard. So I'm out here with my Afro puff, making sis proud, because Madam did that. And Madam C.J. Walker didn't just make herself a billionaire. She also, with her, her many ventures and, donations to the performing arts and to the NAACP and all of those things, gave back to others and allowed women, especially black women, gave them the opportunity to become entrepreneurs themselves and grow in business. So, yeah, that's a little bio about Madam C.J. Walker, but let's talk about this series. So the series gives you a lot of things to walk away from, like, not letting these niggas run you. Run these niggas. Not going back to the things that hurt you. And the cast was just interesting. Octavia Spencer as Madam C.J. Walker was, of course, beautifully done. Well done. Octavia Spencer is a beautiful actress. She does great. If you haven't seen her other things, she out here, has Oscars, has awards. She does that. Acting is literally her zhuzh. And the one that I wasn't expecting was Tiffany Haddish as her daughter Lilia. I didn't understand it. I guess, every comedian has that one, serious role that they try to do to be taken as a serious actor. But, like, Tiffany, we didn't need it. It was okay, girl. You could have kept it. Like, you could have literally did anything else. But you were there, so we had to accept the fact that you were there. And she played this lesbian character, which, no shade to lesbians, cause love y'all. I love a good looking stud. But it was just like it felt forced. It didn't feel real. It didn't feel like good acting. And she was kind of awkward, kind of clunky, even though the character herself was a little awkward and a little clunky, but it came off like I'm trying to play awkward and clunky when I'm not actually awkward and clunky. It didn't fit. Like it wasn't her serious role. Like it could have gone to somebody else. So casting. like next time, because usually Netflix is really good about casting. I just wasn't feeling it. But yeah, like it taught you a lot about women in history, especially black women, and the things that we go through. It also, a big part of this limited series, colorism. Colorism is a real thing. I talk about it all the time. Light skinned girls versus black girls. We all black, my guy. Like, it's just, it's unnecessary. But it gives you an insight into how colorism affects people's standard of beauty, how people see themselves, and how people see themselves within a race, and how outside world sees us. Because of course, a lot of what Madam C.J. Walker went through is because she's a darker woman that was trying to break into the beauty industry and trying to bring this this thought of healthy versus white. And the character that plays I can't even remember her name off the top of my head. Was it Annie Monroe? I think it was Annie Monroe, the light-skinned woman. Which she plays light-skinned women in a lot of different things, in a lot of different like black movies. She plays like the quote-unquote pretty light-skinned woman with the long hair and the, because I think she played Thomas Jefferson's mistress. Yeah. That's a good movie. But anyway. So yes, it just like goes into the idea that dark-skinned black women have a harder time, and they always have had a harder time with people thinking they were beautiful, and with people respecting them and seeing them as equal. And even when the light-skinned women had the forefront, they were still being treated like like they were advertisements, like they were things to be sold. So, girl, really, are you really getting anything out of it? Or are you just out here like the rest of us trying to get a piece of the pie? See how that works? But yes, overall, I really enjoyed the limited series. It was really good. It was very inspiring. It's, it gives those that, are trying to figure out themselves and, figure out a space and a lane to get into, especially if you're trying to do a business, or you're trying to have a YouTube channel, or you're trying to build a fan base, or whatever the case may be. It's like, take those opportunities to do it you can at whatever point, even if you have to be a little rude sometimes, even if you have to make a little bit of change or shake a little bit of things up. Like, those are things that you have to do to make change, to be different, to break out. So I've really enjoyed it on that level. As far as, once again, Tiffany Haddish being a lesbian, it was cool. I enjoyed it. Of course, we're talking about the 1920s and the Renaissance era. So when you're talking about, Brooklyn and Renaissance era, you're talking about a lot of African-American queer people. So love that part, because I feel like a lot of people leave that out. Like, the surge of what the Renaissance era did, especially in New York, and how it brought queer African-American people that did creative things, like Langston Hughes, like Zora Neale Hurston, like Lilia Walker. Like, those are all like queer people that were doing things out here for our community, and y'all don't recognize that shit. But niggas never do. So just give us our flowers while we're alive. And all of those good things. So I really enjoyed this series. I hope you guys go out and watch it. Blair Underwood as as CJ Walker, the husband. It was kind of low-key brilliant. Because he always kind of does like shitty characters well, in a way that don't make you feel a way about him after. Like, because he can do really good characters and really sweet, kind characters very well, and then he does very shitty characters well too. even with that, like even with him leaving, you know, Madam CJ Walker and, you know, going with the light-skinned broad, also a constant theme still with niggas. Like, you see how like life imitates itself, like how the patterns still roll out when you're being trash. Yeah. So, you know, niggas still be trying to, you know, they love the light-skinned girl over the dark-skinned girl, but the dark-skinned girl was really out here for you, and you really shitted on her, and now you're not unhappy. It's sad. Anyway, but yeah, so I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys go out and watch it. It is only 4 episodes, I think, so it's really, you know, it's really quick. Like I said, it's a limited series. It's not going to be a whole bunch of seasons and things and all of that. It's just one season, one series. It was very well shot. I think the cinematography was beautiful. All of those great things. So on a scale of 5 stars, I give it a 5. It's out here. Because even, you know, I give it a 5 because she, you know, she said never go back to the things that hurt you. She fucked them and then still got the fuck on. Shout out to her. Shout out to Madam CJ Walker, the first bitch to finesse a nigga out of some dick. Anyway, but I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoy it. And go watch that because it was good. Now for my special announcement that I have. Insecure season 4 is coming out, y'all. So I just need y'all to be aware because I do reaction videos every season. Last season I didn't do a reaction video because YouTube started taking my videos down because I was using clips from the show. So we're gonna try to figure out a way around that. But it's coming back. So all April, because I do pay for HBO Go, all April you will be getting Insecure reviews. You'll be getting Insecure, like, you know, we'll be talking about the episode. Y'all can leave comments down below and we can have a whole discussion about it because I'm still Team Issa. Lawrence is still a fuckboy and all his friends. And that's just on period. So I hope to see you guys in April because the series premiere of Insecure is April 12th. So I hope to see you guys here on YouTube watching my shit. And thank you guys so much for watching my last video for March in Women's History Month. Yay! And I just appreciate you guys for always tuning in because you could have been anywhere else on the internet, but you decided to watch me.